Hi, Sue. Hi, Treese. Are you driving back from seeing Mom? I hope she's doing good today. Hi, Miss Linda. Hi, Wendy Martin. Hi, Janine. Hi, Helena. Hi, Kaylee girl. Hi, Cindy Triplet. Hi, Catherine. Howdy. Hi, Lisa Siegel. How's everybody doing today? Good morning, Brioni. Hi, Deborah. Hello, hello. Hi, Leona. Good to see you guys. How's everybody doing today on this Tuesday? I feel like it's a lot later in the week. I don't know why. Good morning, Nikki Hunter. Hi, Linda Barton. Hi, Dee Dee. Hi, Margaret. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping in. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a great day so far. No, nothing crazy to report today. So hold on, y'all, because that's not normal. We got to have chaos. There's got to be chaos. Yeah, it just seems like it's really, really like far out in the week already. So that it's the fact that it's only Tuesday is bonkers. Tomorrow, Onyx has an appointment, and then in the evening time is the awards ceremony for Trevor. You remember, you guys, I was telling you that Trevor was recognized as the student for the accounting division. So he goes and gets his award tomorrow night. What else is happening? Oh, I ordered a living room set, y'all. I'm excited. So I ordered a living room set. So we're going to have furniture in the living room. Hi, Sandra. Crafting this morning, watered plants outside now and just relaxed. Ooh, that sounds like a great day. So yeah, so we have furniture, we have boxes all over still, but you know, it's all good. I'm almost completely done with my craft room as far as unboxing everything. I told you guys I just had a couple of boxes yesterday, but then I really need to start getting the rest of the house in order. I don't wanna. Yeah, no, I'm getting there. I don't know. What color was the couch, Trevor? What did it say? Beige? Brown? Light gray? I don't know. It's a lighter color. Hi, Helen. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Hi, Carol. Hello, hello. Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember when Troy and I went thrifting. Can you make sure that gate's open? Because he's going to scream. Oh, the garage has been done, Lisa Siegel. The garage has been done. Trevor finished the garage like within a couple of days when we were here. You guys wouldn't even believe what the garage looks like. Hi, Sheila Duff. Hi, Kathy Jones. Hi, Miss Linda. Hi, Debbie Humphreys. So I don't know if you guys remembered, but I scored a bunch of wine boxes. So there was a single, 2 doubles, and then that triple. And this one I thought was really cool because usually they have like that rounded top, but this one was square. I've already pulled off, it's all mangled now, but it had all of this like foil grape stuff with the trim and everything. But the reason why I thought it was really cool was I don't know if you guys remember, but the last auction that I had the wine boxes in, or the wine box in, somebody purchased it, and I think, I can't remember who it was. Anyways, I thought it was Bobby Mihal. Anyway, she said that she was going to use it for like her hot tools. And I thought that was such a good idea for like her curling iron and whatnot. Now, this particular one, when you open it, the inside, the divider, you can pull that divider completely out. So you don't have to have it divided if you didn't want to. Hi, Luann. So, but I thought that was such a good idea. So obviously we are going to put, some woodjebin, some decoupage paper, all the stuff on here. But I do need to clean it up because I pulled all the stuff off of it and I didn't clean it. Now, One other thing that I needed to mention was we had talked about doing the kitty box tomorrow, which I don't have a problem with doing. Hi, Miss Edie. Hi, Kathy Roberts. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. Hi, Lynn Perkins. So we can definitely do that tomorrow. But those of you, hi, Peggy from Oklahoma. Those of you who are going to do the box, are you ready to do it tomorrow? Because I have it with me. I'm ready. Obviously, this isn't going to get done today, so we'll just continue it, you know, on Thursday, because the book shouldn't take more than just a day. So for those of you who purchased the little kitty box from TH Decor, if you guys want to chime in and let me know if you're ready to do that, then we can definitely do that tomorrow, because that's what I had scheduled. So, hi, Kathy Jones. So, once again, this was the box. Let me put my desk on the screen. It's much easier than me trying to hold everything up. There we go. So, if you remember, this was the curated box that Teresa did. So this was the kitten box. So it came with the decoupage varnish and glue, the paints, the book, and the rice papers. So this is what I had said. We're going to do it on a live, but I'm going to put Teresa Renee's video up on the live. So it's not like if you don't have the box, you can't be here tomorrow. I'm just, you know, if you're ready to work along with me and you're ready to do it, we can do it tomorrow. So, yes, the lavender kitten. Yes, Deborah. Hi, Elizabeth. So, for those of you who have the box and want to do it, whether you're on replay or here with me live, chime in and let me know if you're ready to do it tomorrow. And if you're ready to do it tomorrow, we'll do it tomorrow. If you're not quite ready, that's okay too. We can, you know, do it another day, but just let me know. I have mine ready. All right, so here is it was so dirty, y'all. So dirty. Thank you for those hearts, y'all. So I am going to take a furniture cleaner. So this is just a Dixie Belle furniture cleaner. It's powder. You mix it with water, and I am going to just spray it on here and wipe it down. I pulled off all of the gunk, but I didn't get a chance to wipe it down. So I did do, look at that. I did do a scuff sand on this. So that way when we start painting with our paints, it will, you know, have something to grab. Sprinkle and spray. Oh, thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. Hi, Bernie. How are you? Yes, ready? Good afternoon, Laura. You guys are ready? All right. So again, we will we'll work together. I haven't done it. So we'll work tomorrow together. So again, this isn't going to be finished today. So we'll just continue this on Thursday, because that book isn't going to take long at all, but it will be fun to do. And I thought it, like I said, you know, I thought it would be fun for us to do it together. Those of you who got a mystery box, if you got a mystery box from last month, you got the kitten paper and the journal. So, you know, if you got a mystery box, you kind of have what you need as well. Just use, you know, some of your own products, and you can work along with me tomorrow as well. So, all right, look at that. Look at how yucky that was. Yucky, yucky, yucky. Nasty, nasty. So you always want to clean, you know, your pieces, just because you don't know what's on them, right? So you don't know what's living on them, and you just want your products to work for you. So you want to make sure you get them clean. So now all I'm going to do is take some water and just spray it with water and then wipe that down. I know. Yuck. Hi, Della. Aw, Helena. Thank you so much for the stars, Helena. So, again, this one is just water. So I'm just wiping back whatever left from the furniture cleaner. But yeah, every time I do one of these and I pop off like all that trim and stuff, the dust and yuck that comes puffing up in my face is ugh, every single time. My goodness gracious. All right, let's do this. So what I want to do is, you can kind of see already, it's got a little bit, so I want to put some trim on the outside here, you know, trim around it. And then in the little insets here, we'll put some rice paper, I'm thinking. And then I thought it would be pretty cool if maybe up here we do something and set it with some pouring glaze. So maybe we put some flowers, some dried flowers in there and add some pouring glaze in there. Hi, Sandy Hinkleman. I know. Hi, Michelle Chastain. It's just always grimy. So again, make sure you clean your stuff because gnarly, gnarly, gnarly. All right, let's put these away. Okay, so I want to get some wood bin trim for around here. Now look, I could have popped off all of this trim, but the last time that I did that, it really weakened the integrity of the box. So it's not necessary for me to pop it off this time. Because it's flat, so I can go ahead and put some trim right on there. The bones of this is much sturdier than the last one, but yeah, when I popped off all of the original trim on the last one, I had to put like wood bin on there in order to make it strong again because it really thinned out. So, well, let's talk about this. Going too far ahead. So, of course, I pulled out some papers, right? And I told you guys we're going to get through these papers and use them. So I want to, where can I put this? Let's go this way. I want to put something here. And I thought maybe it would be perfect to finally use either the violin or I might have to turn my fan down. It's a little crazy. Or the harp. Let's see if the harp is going to fit in there without getting chopped. Yep, so the harp will fit in there beautifully as well. So the violin will, so both of them fit in there perfectly. I was looking to make sure because remember last time I forgot all about that doggone perfume bottle. So I like those rounded angles compared to the rounded top ones. Yeah, I have never found a square one. This was the first one. Usually I always find the other couple that I have are all rounded. So you guys like the violin? Okay, I was thinking the violin too, so we are good. Okay, so we'll go with the violin, and then I'm wondering if we can get away with, this one is pulling the greens, isn't it? I'm wondering if we can get away with maybe putting those on the side. So let's pull that off. Look at, we still have to use her and the clock. Okay. All right. Nothing else is hiding. I feel like every time I go through this, I go, ooh, what about that? That. All right. And then I pulled out a bunch of background papers because if I need some other, you know, papers. So I pulled out some background papers that we can maybe coordinate with this as well. So these are Calambour. So you can find these at my TH Decor. And unfortunately, these don't have the names on them, but I know it's the Dreamscape line. But if you go to Calambour and you search the drop down, you search newest, these will pop up to the top. So it's from Calambour. Hi, Lucia. It is. It's like new discoveries every single time. At Stoplight. Hi, everyone. Yay, violin. Hi, Joy. Okay, so let's put this one up here for a minute, or put this one to the side. So I want to pull out some trim, and let's see what we have. Because obviously, I actually kind of like that one. What do you guys think about that one? So I feel like this one, I use this one a lot, but I feel like it goes with a lot, that's why. And then we have, of course, the swirls. Let's see if I have anything else. Isn't that's different? Well, I mean, I have a lot, but I'm looking for that same width because I prefer not to have to cut anything. So we also have this one, which maybe, I don't know, I'm kind of liking this one. You guys like this one? Good evening, Jill. Hi, Patty. And then there's the swirlies as well. So let's look at, so this one, we're going to do, this one is 1 and this one is 2. Now, if you really like number 3, let me know, but I'm leaning towards 2, but you guys tell me. Do you guys like number 2, number 1, or number 2? And Sue's going to kill me again because no, is that this one? I'm trying to find the number so Sue doesn't wring my neck. Hold on. She still might wring my neck, but I'm trying to find the number. Nope, that's the same other one. Sorry, Sue. You might wring my neck. Number 2. This one, number 2. Okay. Oh, Catherine says number 3. Number 2. All right. Sue, don't kill me. I don't know what this one is. Of course, it's the only one that doesn't have the one written inside. Because, you know, that's how I roll. For some reason, lately, that's what's been happening. Actually, I know what happened is during the move, they got separated, or I had to, you know, fit other stuff in. And so it got combobulated. All right. Sorry, Sue. Sorry. I do have a discount code for Would You Bin. It is the, here, I'll put it up for you right here. So it is 10% off if you use this code right there. So now, unlike usual, I would usually put the rice paper down first, but let's get this heated and get this on first. Okay. I'll find it. That's it right there. Hi, Evelyn. Hi, Tracy. Good evening. Hi, Georgia. Good to see you. Hi, Diane Dunkelman. So what we'll do is we'll put this trim here. I don't know if we'll go all the way around, but I do want to frame out. I do want to frame out the front here for sure. What am I going to do with that? Okay, put it over there. All right, so let's heat this up. So wood bin has all the same properties as wood. You guys hear me say it all the time. Once you heat it up, it becomes pliable. I am going to get out my, well, I don't know what we're going to use. We'll either use the wood glue from wood bin or the Type Bond Quick and Thick. Like I said, I like them both. I just haven't used the wood glue quite enough yet. So, hello. I don't know how to say your name. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know how to say your name. All right. So let's get this on here, and then we will. Oh, hi, Luann. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to get these flat. And then we will get this measured. If I do put the wood bin on the sides, I won't do that while I'm on here with you guys so that it doesn't bore everybody. All right. Let's get this down. And I will, Jack, what are you doing? What are you eating, Jack? All right. Let's cut this one. And we will miter the corners. So as always, we'll cut them a little bit longer. Let me get a little bit of this so I can Addie. Telling you, taking stock in earbuds hasn't paid off yet. The funny thing is, so all of upstairs is carpeted. So we have the gate down here so that the dogs don't go upstairs because, you know, with Onyx still having her nervous accidents, I don't want them going up on the carpet. But Troy is always all over the place now, so she's not getting his earbuds as often. because he's always all over the place, upstairs, downstairs. So I don't think she finds him as easily. Hi, Betty. But she did find one the other day. You guys seen when I was like, oh, she had it over here. But I haven't had to buy one every other day like I have been. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Hi, Tina from sunny North Texas. Yeah, less opportunity. All right. Let's heat that up a little bit more. Like I said, I will probably end up doing the sides maybe, but I won't do that on camera, so you guys don't have to watch what you've been heat up the entire time. From South Jersey. What? So for those of you who don't know, I'm in Northern California. Well, Northern California, the Central Valley. I'm kind of dead smack in the middle. But we are having, right now it says it's 82 outside. It's been pretty stinking warm. I'm not complaining though. Not yet. Okay, Patty, thanks for popping in. All right, so let's get this last piece cut. All right, and then, so I just taped those together because I am going to miter these corners up here. And, oh boy, where did my... So I had to buy a new X-Acto because mine keeps getting moved with all these boxes. It keeps getting moved and I can't find where they're going. So I don't know. Anyways, we'll use a new one. I would change the blade anyways. How on earth? Well, that doesn't make sense. There we go. You need me to open the gate? Hold on, Pops. I love you too, Bubba. Okay. So let's take these. You guys have seen me miter a gajillion times. So we're going to heat these right on top of one another. We want to make sure that our pieces are flat. Random places all over. No, not all over. Like Trevor puts it high up in the cabinet, then Nick moves it or something to, or, you know, I move it to another cabinet, or it just keeps getting moved all over because of all the boxes. So every time a box gets unpacked, it needs to be broken down. So, all right, so we're going to go right to that corner. I want to make sure that underneath is just as warm as the top one before I cut. You don't ever want to cut your woodgie bin when it is cool because it will just break. It's, you know, very brittle. So there we go. We have our first corner. Let's get our other one on. We're going to make sure this is laid flat first. Yeah, exactly. Just like my scissors. You need tools? Okay. Let's make sure this one is flat and in place. Let's actually bring that up a little bit. And then I'm going to pull that up to make sure that's warm underneath there. And let's cut that. So we're going to go right to the corner of that one and cut that. Okay. And then let's get our last piece down here. Hi, Cindy. I'm doing a wine, one of the wine boxes that I found at the thrift store, Betty. Okay, so this is our last end. So I want to make sure all of this is laying where it needs to. Okay, and then let's get this one on. I feel like this one down here is a little like, there we go. All right. It was like it wasn't flush to the edges here. Always the last piece that wants to give a fit. What's happening here? That's what's happening. The plate is not tight. Okay, and then let's do this one. Here in Canada, when you reach the age of 80, you can go for a driving test. Woohoo! Awesome! Oh my goodness, you have to retake it? Oh my word. All right. Okay. Let's turn this guy off now for a minute. All right. I'm not sure I like this one. I guess I just have to get used to it. Okay. Now we have our edges in there, and then, okay. Ooh, I like that. Hi, Sophie. I know, that's so awesome. I'm so happy you passed. I couldn't imagine having to do that all over again. Oh, yeah. I was a nervous wreck when Trevor had to do it. All right, so what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and get this down first. So that way I can paint and then put this in there so I don't have to mess with it. Oh, really, Rochelle? Oh, so it's different in different spots? Turn down that. I wonder, that's, you know, yeah, that's usually if it's like that in, you know, one part of the, like here, the state, then it's like that everywhere. Okay. One thing I had just as soon as I start to pour that, you guys see how it drips. So this one, the Would You glue is quite a bit thinner than the Tight Bond. So I have to remember that. All right, so let's get this on there. Now, yes, I am going to do this. I'm going to shut it. I know that I will cut that opening back later. Okay, so I'm going to get that in the groove there where I want it. And then I'm going to heat that up again to make sure that it adheres. It is in Ontario. Hi, Annette. So in Ontario, you have to do that too, Sue? You do or you don't? Okay, so we'll got that one in there. And I want it real close up to that back edge there. And then let's get this one in. You have to. Oh, wow. I wonder, that's funny that. Only one. Well, maybe the other areas too, but. Okay. Set that one in there. Whoops. And then same thing, we're going to heat this one up and get that one to sit down. Here, at least, I don't know how long it continues for, but here, if you don't get a ticket, you know, no infractions or anything like that, you can just keep renewing yours in the mail. Now, I don't know if like after a certain period or, you know, certain time of doing that, I don't know if you have to go in or not. Because I just renewed mine last year, I think. I think it was last year. And I just did it in the mail. All right. And then let's get this one in there. And then we'll paint this. One thing I never remember to do is paint the edges. So do that now and then. Hey, that's another thing that I do notice about the Would You glue. So it, you know, until I set it, it is quite it's quite mobile until I set it. So it could be good and bad, you know, if you need to reposition it or what, but yeah, it doesn't grab real quick. We renew in the mail or at the DMV every 5 years without testing or anything. But if you let your license lapse, you start. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, so I get that. Or if you move, like when I moved to Nevada and I came back, I had to take the written test again. I didn't have to take the actual drive test, but I did have to take the written. But funny, when I moved to Nevada, I didn't have to do it there. Probably why the driving is so crazy. That and tourists and taxis. That's why insurance is so high in Las Vegas anyways. Okay, and then let's get this one. Hi, Melissa. How are you? All right. This last one in. And then we will paint, and then we'll get our rice paper. Okay, let's set that one in there. Four-lane highways. Oh, okay. Most of ours are 4 lanes. Oh, you didn't, Miss Linda? Yeah, when I moved to Nevada, they didn't give a hoot. And actually, it was kind of funny because they print the license and everything there at the office. So we went in, and by the time I came back out, I had my Nevada license and everything. But here, when I came back, even though I'd had a license here already, I had to retake the written test. All right. That looks is good. It's good. All right. So I still am yet. I'm not gonna cut that yet because when I do the there's glue on here too. When I do the rice paper, I am going to also have it continue, and then we'll cut it when it's all dry. God, that glue kind of went everywhere, didn't it? All right. So actually, I don't need these right now. Let's go ahead and get some white. So we'll get the Waverly plaster. And I'm going to put my knife over there just in case. So I don't grab it. Throw these away. Did I miss Monica? Okay, and I'm just going to set these off to the side for a minute so I can get a little more room. Okay, so I'm going to take a plate and let's get some of this. Hi, my Monica. All right, so let's not. Maybe. So it's time to wash out my nozzles again, y'all. What? Okay. She's good, full of spunk. Oh, you're driving to see her. I thought you were driving from her. Okay, we're just going to get a, so this is just the Waverly plaster. This is what I typically will always use as just a base before I do any decoupaging or anything. And I actually need to order some more. My Walmart doesn't have it in store, so I always need to order it online. Which then means I go down the rabbit hole of other stuff that I don't need. Now go ahead and paint the wood event. For now, I don't know what colors we're going to use, but more than likely it'll be kind of that same family that we've been using with these papers. Right now, it's the Waverly Plaster. It's the chalk paint that I always use. The Waverly chalk paint in the color Plaster. So I don't know if I want that trim all the way around or if I just want that in the front as like the focal. You guys can tell me what you think as we go. But I do know that here where it's inset at the top, we will use some dried flowers and pouring glaze in there, which will give us kind of like a resin effect. I think I'm almost liking the idea of this just being framed out in the front, but we'll see. With onyx? Oh my, you have to tell them medical problems, Sue, in the UK? Good googly moogly. Like any medical or just like if you have like, you know, seizures or something like that? Like it's just, that's kind of, what? You changed your shirt again. What is this? Kiwi strawberry. There you go. All right. I think for the most part, we've got it all. Again, we're going to paint over this again, but, you know, don't want a bunch of wood, of the wood you've been showing, so that wood color. Let's get one more. We'll use the rest on the plate for here. And then we'll dry it, and then we'll get the paper down. Okay. Only if it might be a problem when you, yeah, okay, gotcha. That makes sense, like epilepsy, right. Well, the back, I'll show you the back. The back is completely flat. It doesn't have any of the molding on it at all, like how the side has it. Oh, really, Rochelle? Okay. That makes sense, though. I get it. Yeah. Seizures. Right. Okay. Yeah. Every year. Gotcha. Okay. That seems pretty well dry. Trying to get all of this out of the way so I can scoot over this way. I don't know why I've been moving to the right more and more. I don't know what that's all about. I just don't think I'm used to having more room than the little square. So I'm constantly moving. There you are. Hi, Sharon. I hope you're okay. Are you sleepy? You're allowed to sleep sometimes, you know. Okay, so we are going to fit the violin right inside of here. So hold on, Papas. I can't see you over there, baby. So I'm just going to make a little score mark with my finger and see if that is middle. Does that looks actually want to move it just a smidge and maybe get that entire flower. I know that probably shouldn't matter, but there we go. Now we can get that entire flower there. Okay. Yeah? No, it's hard to see. It's kind of long. All right. Hey, Angel. Hi, Jackie Bates. All right. I'm going to actually fold on my line so we can make sure that that's middle. So I was sleeping. Aw. You should have just rested. How are you, Jackie Bates? Okay. Let's see now with all of that out of the way, if that's good. Is that good? I have to keep moving you over to the side because it's hitting the camera. I think that's good, yeah? Hi, Georgia. Troy, are you okay? Troy? Oh, okay. I thought you were. Golly, son. I heard that noise. I thought you'd fall down. Juicy! You just got back. What am I doing? Stuff in your face. What am I going to be doing? Hi, Carla Duncan. You're distracted by all my rings. Are you going to do the kitten book box tomorrow? Yes, I believe so. I think everybody said so, right? So, like I said, we're not going to be able to finish the wine box today, but we'll get back to it on Thursday, and then tomorrow we'll do the kitten box. Okay, so I am just going to get my ruler that I always use that has the cork backing, and I am going to pull towards me. And it's probably going to be a little bigger, which is fine, because then I'll go in with a blade and tighten it up. You guys know I always go a little bigger because you can always make it smaller. You can't make it grow. Book, 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 book. Huh? I'm lost. What are you talking about, book, book? What the heck is book, book? Hi, Dennis. Took your honey out for lunch. Not sure what you're trying to tell me, Sue. Not kitten box. Say what? Where is Sharon at? I didn't even notice. I just seen her say come in. Sharon is on. No, Sharon's on Facebook. Treese? Okay. So we have our violin, and like I said, it's a little bigger, but I'm always afraid to cut it right on. I would rather come in with the blade and then tighten that up. Oh, Sharon's on Crafty Creations. That's why. Okay, so I'm going to come in with my squeegee and a soft brush and my decoupage varnish and glue matte that you can get at my TH Decor. All right. See, this is what happens when you tell yourself to ignore things. I'm going to go and cut the long, thicker fibers. I was trying to tell myself just to leave it, but I can't do it, y'all. I can't do it. So you see all of these longer fibers, the thicker ones. I'm just giving those a little cut. I'm not cutting the frayed edge. I don't want a hard cut. I'm just cutting those longer fibers. Do you guys ever do that? Talk to yourself and just say, it's fine, just leave it, Yeah, never know, forget it. You're not going to be able to leave it. All right, let's get that set back in there where I want it. And then I'm going to start up here. And again, it is a little bit longer, but I'm okay with that because I will come in with the blade and cut that. there she is. Hi, Kelly. How are you? I saw that at Walmart in Tracy yesterday. I got the ivory, but saw the plaster. I always use the plaster. I have the ivory too, but I rarely use it. I don't know why. The plaster is just my go-to. All right. So as usual, working in sections. I'm going to use my squeegee to push that down and make sure there's no shrinkles. Yes, I said shrinkles. And also to move that product underneath. And then we're going to lift up. Juicy had to get home quick to see Terry. Poor Dennis. He's like, can I finish my meal, please? That darn Terry. Can't even eat in peace. I'm going to turn my fan off. This house stays pretty cool, and I'm not used to that. Okay. Now let's turn so you guys can see. Hi, Diane. Dennis just said shrinkles. So the kids, when they used to take a bath, right? They would say, Mommy, why is my finger shrinkly? I'm like, what? Why are my fingers shrinkly? Look at my fingers. They're shrinkly. They're wrinkled? They're shrinkled. Okay. Well, I guess they're shrinkled. So that's why I say sprinkled. All the shrinkles. Got to get out all the shrinkles, Dennis. Why are my fingers shrinkly? Because the water makes them shrinkly. I don't like it. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Hi, Trina. Tree says, hi, Sharon, and go to bed if you need to. Yes, go to bed if you need to. You can watch me on replay. Okay, so all this that you're seeing up here, we will get that with the X-Acto, but we won't do that until it's completely dried. Dennis said new word. I don't know, Dennis. If you go to the guys and you're like, yeah, you know, it's shrinkly, they might look at you a little strange. Yep, it's time, y'all. It's time to clean it out. Let's see if I remember to clean that tonight when I clean my brushes. Okay, so we're just going to put that little protective coating on the top. And then once this is completely dry, we'll come in and we'll cut it open. And we'll cut all of the edges to tighten that up all around here and clean all of that up. Okay. Don't overwork your paper, because if you overwork your paper, you will start messing up that print. So just get your product on and then let it be. Okay. It's good. It's good. It's good. And I miss all the chaos? No. Sharon. All right. I'm still waiting for my parcel to arrive. They had to remove the Revamp buff. Still waiting for them to release the package. So my kitty. Oh, so you don't have your book. Oh, man. Well, is there any ETA on when it will get there? I hate that for you not to be able to do it. Because we can always finish this, you know, do the box, finish the box off, and then do the kitty book. You ordered the violin, Miss Linda? It's beautiful. Okay. So this is what I was saying. See how framed and pretty that looks? The sides have the framing on here already. I don't know that it's necessary to put the woodjebin trim around here, but on the back, it's completely blank. There's no trim at all. If you can see, this isn't even on the back. So that's why I wasn't even considering putting anything back there. So I guess my question is, do you guys think that it needs trim on the side? I am leaning towards no, but you guys can tell me what you think. And then, would we get away with putting this here? Not so much of the greener portion, but the portion here that has the lighter. Can you guys see that? Yeah, no trim on the sides. Sorry, haven't been on much. We have had several tornadoes rip through our area, and it's been... Oh, I completely understand, Trina. No worries. You guys just please be safe. Yeah, I'm thinking no, too. I just kind of like how it's the focal, like, you know, on the front. And then I think we still can put, you know, the rice paper here. But I just am not... I think if we go too green like that, I think that's too much green, I think. But I think we can get away with using the edgings on here. Say what? The material data, you must not be talking to me. All right, so we need to paint this. I cannot, obviously, we're not going to cut any of this until this is completely dry. The blue portion. You're talking this, right, Drucy? Because I'm thinking you see, this, as it is here, looks fine with that. But I think as we get into the more greener side, it takes on a different tone. So I almost am saying, yeah, no on that. But I think we can get away with putting the lighter on both sides. All right, let's do that. What about the back? The back, I would probably just paint and do some stenciling on the back. I wasn't going to put paper on the back. If anything, I would just stencil and, you know, because we're going to do some stuff at the top here. I'm going to do some flowers here up at the top, and then we're going to use the pouring glaze to make it, you know, kind of an alternative to resin. I have videos on it on my YouTube channel of how I've used it. Okay. So we're just going to get the middles painted here, and then we will go through and mix our color to start painting. And then, like I did mention to you guys when I was cleaning the box, I did scuff sand the whole box. So the entire box has been scuff sanded. Hi, Sandy. I'm so tired tonight. Must have done too much crafting today. Oh, crackle on the back would look amazing, Linda. I think the crackle on the back would look gorgeous with some stencil work in gold, kind of like how the paper is. All right, again, I'm not really focusing on painting the actual box part. We're painting the middle here so we can decoupage, and then we will get a base coat for the rest of the box. But since it is a little bit of a darker wood, we'll put the plaster color down. But we'll put some, and I actually know that I have some music notes and stuff like that that will drop in here at the top inside of the pouring glaze, which will be super pretty. So we'll drop in some dried flowers, and I know I have a violin and music notes or whatnot, and we'll drop that in the pouring glaze. So you can see all these little holes from the tacks of the trim. I will close all of that up. I will get my Ranger paste and close all of that, because that just is not going to look very nice. Did you finish the tags? You're not talking to me. All right. So again, because the box is a darker wood, I am just going to paint it all the plaster color. Now, I didn't remove these hinges only because they're tacked in, and I didn't want the box flopping all around on me. So I will remove the hinges later, because I knew I was going to put the wood bin in the front, and I didn't want, the whole box to be flopping, trying to get all of that trim on there. So I will take the hinges off as usual and get that. I'll either refinish the hinges that are already on here, or I will change them completely with different ones that I have. So I'm not trying to paint around them, but I'm not trying to paint on them either. So just kind of, All right. I'm just going to get, like we did in the front, use the whatever's left right here in the middle where we're going to put the rice paper, and we'll dry the sides, and then we'll get that down. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? That's so sad. Oh, you guys and all of my quirky words. I get that from my mom. And I remember when my mom used to do that especially when I was a teenager. Mom, you're embarrassing me. And now I do it. Isn't that funny how we do stuff like that? Okay, go get me the butter knife. Can you bring me the butter knife? Because I can't put butter on your bread with a spatula. I mean, I guess I could, but you probably wouldn't like that much, Troy boy. All right, let's dry these in the middle. No, pouring glaze is an alternative. It gives you the same look, but it is not resin at all. But it's a good alternative for those who are not resin users or maybe afraid of resin a little bit, and you know, but they want that look. He didn't bring me a butter knife and he wants butter, so unless he wants me to put it on with a palette knife, I need a butter knife. Yeah, Treese. I like it, Lisa. All right. Oh, you're not late, Lorianne. You know, it takes me forever to do anything, so I'm still plugging away. Okay. Oh, Troy, your brother moved the silverware too. He's opening all of the drawers. All right. So let's get this one. So we're just going to use the lighter side of both of these. So, all right, we're going to have to get off. Let's get these both done at the same time. So we're going to have to get off because this is just going to fit in there. Troy, your brother moved it, Papas. Did you find it? Oh, you're the bestest ever. But you're eating your bread. By the time you get here, your bread's going to be all eaten. It's going to be all eaten. You're going to say hi to your friends? You didn't make an appearance today. Here you go, baby. Here, baby. Here. Here, Papas. Ouch. Here, Papas. I don't know why they call it a funny bone. That sure isn't funny. All right, let's take off this little bit here so I can kind of get a better judge of where it needs to go. Okay. And then let's take off this one. Try. Oh my gosh, no, Drewsy, I don't think so. I don't think so. But you never know. You never know with me. All right, there we go. So let's move that up and get that in there. And then Is it going to be a little bit short? Just a little bit. All right, that's okay. Because we can always get the paint down in there. And they should, in theory, be the same size, right? But I've done that before where I've just assumed they were the right size, and then I'll need to take off the bottom of that too. What do you know? What do you know? Yummy bread, Kath. But he was eating on it the entire time. He was munching on it when he went to go get the butter knife. So by the time he came over here, it was only half of it. Papas, you don't need to wash it. Mommy will wash it, Bubs. Mama will wash it, son. Thank you. You sweet son, you. It got feeties? Huh? Does the box have feeties? The box doesn't have feeties yet. It can always get feeties, though. You know we can always give feeties to something. What is that? Apa nakado? You got another one? But you took the butter knife. You're giving me the butter again, but you took the butter knife. What am I supposed to, how am I supposed to put butter again? You took it. Unless you took it, Pops. Boy. Oh, I love it with the feeties. I love my heat tool with the feeties. I thought you meant put feeties on the box. I was going to say, we can always put feeties on the box. Of course we could put feeties on the box. All right, so let's put this on here. Now that we've got our edgings off. Troy, you're killing me, Smalls. Okay, baby. Since we've moved here, you haven't had PT time very often, except for the one day when you tricked me and you had 2 during one live. Because you thought you was sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Was that, I think that might have been the first, one of the first ones when I came back, right? That he did that to me. Ever since then, he doesn't hardly have PT time. All right. So this one is just a little bit shy top from the top, so, which is not a big deal. Yeah, he did that first. I think it was, for some reason, I feel like it was the first day I came back. And he had me open a pudding for him. And then, you know, I was obviously talking away and distracted. And then I opened another one. But after I had already opened it, I remembered. I was like, wait a minute. Didn't we already have pudding time? Sure enough, he got two. I have to remember to wash it out. Sue. My nozzle is clogged. And I never did find if the tops. So I have no idea what happened to the tops from the Sugar Bell bottles that I ordered from Etsy. I have a feeling they got thrown away on accident. Hi, Betty. You're never late. You're never late. Sorry, y'all. I can't keep sniffling. That's going to drive me nuts. All right. Let's put this one on here. This one I got a little tear happy at the bottom. Okay. I had to up Juicy because when I was packing up everything, when I was packing up everything, I was even looking to see if I had, you know, if I would come across them, and I did not. So I absolutely, the only thing that could have happened was that they got thrown away. So that's the only thing that makes sense, because I don't know what could have happened to them. Because I've just about, even all the boxes that are sitting here, I've gone through them. I know what's in all of them, and I still haven't come across it. So they had to have gotten thrown away, which is unfortunate, because I don't know what else was in that box that was with them. You know, if anything else got thrown away. So but it wouldn't be the first time that I've done that. You know, especially if you get multiple packages in a day and you think you're pulling everything out, and then the next thing you know, you leave something in there. I probably have done that a couple of times with Amazon, because, you know, they sneak in little things, smaller items, but they have all of that paper in there. And I've gone to like do the recycling and break down the box, and then something pops out, and I'm like, oh, I didn't even know that was in there. All right. Yeah, I know. It was funny because Trevor was breaking down a box and there was a piece of bling that was in there from my Monica that I somehow didn't open and had gotten in there. And I was like, no. I said, where did you find that? And he goes, it was in the pile. He said, I almost threw it out. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Betty. I'm just putting on that top on both of these. So I'll have to order them again. All right. It's back on top slow. Okay, so that's the sides. See, so that way it matches now, doing it that way. Okay. Let's put these in the hanger and put these down here so they don't get messed up. Good ugly muggly. I know. Is Tree still here? Tree, I got your card yesterday, but it had specific instructions not to open it, so I didn't open it, although I wanted to. What rice paper hanging in the closet, Della? I think what you're thinking, because I remember you made a comment, that rice paper was what was hanging in my new closet. Not the old closet. I never had the rice paper hanging in a closet. It was right behind my chair before. So the rice paper that was hanging that you had seen was in the new craft room. I got your card yesterday and I almost ripped it open. And then it said not to open it. So I said, all right. That's like a kid at Christmas. Can't even open the presents, even though you see them. All right, let's get a color on here. So every time we've been doing this paper lately, we pick up the blue color. I don't know what you guys think, but maybe we go with like a brown, like the browns, like a chocolate or a truffle. What do you guys think? So we can do the chocolate because we always pick up the blue. Yes, I'll get you guys in there. Or a soft peach. Yep, we could do that. I don't know why it turned all around that way. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have... Okay. We want a peachy color. A peachy color. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Okay. So we have, I know it says cappuccino, but it's actually like a very lighter color. Or we can mix compact powder with an ivory. Oh. Eggshell. I swear the names of these are sometimes off. Eggshell and tangerine. Or we can take tangerine. Let's play. Let us play. Gosh, my nose and this fan. If I turn the fan off, I get hot. If I turn it on, my nose starts running. And I cannot catch it. I cannot catch it once it starts running. I know, you guys all said peach, peach, peach. My nose starts running and I cannot catch it. Play away. It's playtime, y'all. All right, so we have eggshell. That is not eggshell, but you know, if they say so. So we're going to have a little play first before I start mixing a big batch. I hear you, Papas, but I don't see you. I cannot see you. I cannot see you. You got to come closer. Come a little closer. Oh, God, please don't. I'm sorry. Don't get me in trouble. I didn't mean to sing. I didn't mean to sing. Don't get mad at me, Book, Mr. Book. Don't get mad at me, Mr. Book. My husband likes this so far. He says it is an aw, thank you, Mr. Kelly's husband. All right, let's get a little bit of a little bit pink. Let's have a little play. A little play. You guys, there we go. Oh, God, here she goes again, mixing colors for the love. All the doggone paints that she has. Can she ever just find the color without having to mix? Do we like that? Before I make a big batch of this, do we like that? He's not used to the lies. He thought you heard himself. Oh my gosh. You want it lighter, so we're not going flowers, we're going this? Is that what we're doing? I don't know, Sue. Oh. Then yeah, if we're not going towards the light, then that's the color, my love. So Sue, we have a little bit of cappuccino, eggshell, and Victorian pink. It should be. Yes, Victorian pink, eggshell, and cappuccino. Cappuccino. I know, I make it super difficult. A light, wispy color. I know, you know, I tend to do a lot of mixing. I don't know. It's just kind of, I do have a lot of colors, but I just find that, you know, when you're mixing, you you get your custom color, and I think that's always fun and unique within itself, right? All right, and then we're gonna use some pink. Just a little bit. All right. See why I was telling Troy, he doesn't want me to butter his bread with a palette knife. Hi, Bernice. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it just adds a little bit to your, you know, and if, you know, don't have to be afraid of mixing what's going to happen, right? Nothing, for one, nothing's going to happen. But if you're not comfortable with mixing colors, make sure you have a color wheel near you. That way, if you go, you know, one way or too far with one color, you can use the opposing color on the color wheel to get you kind of back to neutral ground. But just have a play, and, you know, the more you do it, the more you get the hang of it. And I just think, you know, it just adds a little bit of something. All right, let's get our color on here. Let's play a little bit, and we should be getting pretty dry. We're actually, I'm not going to cut here because it's just going to make it too hard for me to paint, but I am going to come right underneath the lip of the wood bin with very little pressure and a very sharp blade. And I'm just going to take off that extra paper that's right here at the lip. Now, if your paper is not completely dry, I tell you guys all the time, don't cut if it's not completely dry, because you are going to ruin your paper. I'll never forget, I heard somebody say, it's wet, you can cut it, it's going to rip, you could just fix it. And I went, huh? I was like, wait, what? Now, to each their own, right? Like, you do you, whatever you want, you know, like I'm not going to judge, you know, like everybody does what works for them. But when I heard that person say that, I went, huh? Just cut it. It's going to rip because it's wet, but then you could fix it. I went, oh, good. Oh, okay. Good Coogly Moogly. Now, if I ever said good Coogly Moogly, that's when I said good Coogly Moogly. It's like, all right. Well, that's an interesting way to yeah. Yeah, because it definitely ripped, and they definitely had to fix it. I'm so confused. Hi, Sheila Teagan. Thank you, Juicy. Yeah. If you cut it, it's wet. It'll rip. You're going to have to fix it. Yeah, you're definitely going to have to do that. Oh, yeah. I like this color. And then when we, you know, add all of our fixins to it, it's gonna be beautiful. And then that lip makes it pretty easy to get in there. But I don't want to go all willy-nilly, so I'll get a tighter brush in there in a minute. In a minute. Oh yeah, I like that color. Sheila Deegan. It's a combination of 3 colors. It's eggshell, Victorian pink, and cappuccino. Because you know I'm difficult. If it's wet, it's gonna rip. Yep. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna rip. So again, I haven't cut here, you know, or the woodgie bin, just because it makes it a lot easier, right? So that way the top isn't always flopping down on me, and then I've got to hold it up. Because I can't tape it like I did at the beginning, because it'll, you know, mess up my rice paper. So it's just easier to leave it all in one piece for now, and then I will cut it once I'm done. Because when I do cut it, I'll need to paint, you know, the cut edges and all that good stuff. So yes, 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 beautiful. Never be sorry, Linda. So the paint is the Decor Paint Chalky from my TH Decor. But if you did not want to mix colors, you could probably get away with using like compact powder. Even the cappuccino you can probably use straight by itself. I think those two are probably the closest to the color that we mixed. Look at how pretty that is next to the flower. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And like I said, I'm going to come back in and get closer to that edge. If I use this brush, I talked to you guys about, you know, the splaying of the brush hairs. So if I use this brush, I'm bound to touch that paper. And I don't want to do that. Because if you touch the paper, there will get paint on it. And then you will have to clean it. Oh, I'm ornery today. I know. I'm sorry. Hey, sorry. Actually, I'm ornery every day. I'm just on my best behavior when I am with you guys. 90% of the time, anyways. 90% of the time. I'm just kidding. I'm just joshing ya. I'm just joshing ya. I made you laugh. Thank you, Janine. I just a joshin', Juicy. I just a joshin'. Oh my goodness. You need it open? Just because I love you and you're so cotton picking cute. There you go, my love. Okay, I know I've been on here forever. So I will just get this painted and then I'll let you guys go. Although and Nicole's not on tonight. She's with her grandbabies. Otherwise, I would have hopped my butt off of here a long time ago. That's why I kind of went. That's why I'm going a little slower. I was out in the world today and yelled at grocery store staff and the what? Don't you say that every day? What? Don't I say what every day? So you need to keep us entertained longer. I've already been on here for almost 2 hours. You guys are gonna get like, please, can you be finished already, woman? All right. I really like this color. I'm very happy with how soft and pretty it is. And I think it's going to look amazing with the other paper too. That's on the side. And then, like I said, we will definitely do this paint on the back. And then we'll do some stenciling with maybe some of the golds or even maybe reverse with the blues. And then, you know, we're going to definitely do some pretty stuff to the top. I was telling Cindy I will use that pouring glaze and show you guys. So I thought it would be perfect to do the pouring glaze at the top there. But you could definitely do epoxy if you're comfortable with doing something like that. You got someplace to be. You don't want to hang out with us. Oh, I don't have any place to be. I just, you know, I don't want to keep you guys because, you know, now we're just painting and that's no fun. That gets boring. You scared you scared a lady watching you, Sue? Holy cow, what did they do? They must have really did something in order for you to to scare somebody. Painting and chatting, yeah. I do too. I love the color. Oh, I got pretty close here already, didn't I? Hey now. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Got a little happy there over. Got a little Poseidon. Okay, I turned the fan off. My nose shouldn't be running anymore. Still can't catch it, and it's still running. Am I way off screen now? Yeah. Ooh, that's a lot of paint. That is a lot of paint. Man, that's going to be absolutely stunning when you finish it. It's gorgeous. Thank you, Pamela. Yeah, and I just thought, like I said, I'm pretty sure it could have been somebody else, but I thought it was Bobby Mihon. When she bought my last one I did, and she said, you know, she was going to use it for her curling iron, her hot tools. I just thought that was such a good idea. And then there were, you know, there's so many other things that you can use it for, you know, think outside the box, not just a wine bottle holder. Because I remember that day people were saying different things that, you know, you can put in there too. And I was like, wow, that's, didn't even think about it. So, make sure there's no white from underneath. And I'm glad that I ended up, because we went with such a lighter color, I'm glad that I did put that base color of the white, the plaster first, because that would have made a difference with this color as well. Read the comments on my morning post of the lady that says, say something, I dare you. Okay. I seen the lady, but I didn't read any of the comments. All right, let's check to see. These aren't totally dry yet. So let's dry this a little bit and I'll cut up that. Oh my goodness. I was looking at my YouTube channel yesterday, and there's comments on there that I hadn't seen before, and somebody had left a comment on the hurricane lamp. Do you guys remember when I did that hurricane lamp right here? This one here with the big would you bin piece on there? Somebody left a comment on there that said, that was so boring, I will not be back, or something like that. And I was like, okay, bye. But for a minute, I just thought I was going to, you know, type something back to this person and give them a piece of my mind on why did they even feel it necessary to leave a comment like that. And then I thought, you know what? They're miserable. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to stoop and let them ruin my day. But I just thought it was funny because I didn't even see that comment until, you know, yesterday, and it was left a couple weeks ago whenever we did that. And I just thought, some people. So, you know, there's you got those people who just like to ruffle your feathers. Nothing better to do. That's not going to go down until I cut that. So let's just, all right. So again, whenever I am doing this and I'm cutting like this, I'm barely touching the blade to the paper. The blade is so sharp that I don't have to put pressure. Okay. I can't stress that enough because you don't want to cut into the wood. So in the paper, if your blade is sharp enough, you barely need to put, you know, any pressure at all to cut through that paper. So, because you don't want to, you know, make a cut mark into your wood or anything like that. So, but just make sure if you're using, you know, like a knife like this, that you're changing the blade. Yeah. I don't know, you know, what they call those, you know, they call them the keyboard warriors because they're so brave behind that keyboard, you know. But at first, when I first read it, I just was like, oh, really? You want to, okay. And I sat down and I was getting ready. I was getting ready to give them a piece of my mind. And then I just thought about it and went, no. So I blocked them and then, you know, just removed the comment. But for a quick second, it got my feathers ruffled because it, not even the fact that they said it was boring. If it was boring, that's great and fine and wonderful. What irritated me was the fact that they just needed to leave the comment. If it was just boring, just move on. You know, why do you feel like you need to leave the comment? Well, they're doing that because they want to get you irritated and they want to get a rise out of you and want you to message them, and so they can go back and forth with you, and you know. So, but yeah, for that quick minute, I sat down and I was like, okay. You know, that 90% of the time, that 10% was like, all right, here we go. You took away my fun by deleting the comment. Yeah, it was gone. It should be gone. It should be gone. I deleted it. And I blocked it, the person. But I did look at that person's profile first, to see like if it was somebody, you know, who was a, you know, a crafting, like if that's what they did, if they had a channel, because I was gonna say, wow, really? But it looked to me like it was probably just a troll because there was no other crafting anything that I seen. So, all right, I got a long fiber here, so just gonna make sure that I hold it down when I cut. And then I want to go in and lift and make sure I get it down in there. So it's funny though, because they always say, you know, the negative ones, the you know, the ones that the trolls, they are just a small percentage of, you know, the people, because most everyone is, you know, the ones who support you. And but it's just so funny how that they always seem to be so much louder, right, than the supportive ones. And it's just, I hate that, just, you know, by reaction, you know, you want to have a go at them because they had a go at you. And it's just like, don't give them the satisfaction, because that's what they want. But it's hard sometimes. All right, just got this little bit, and then we'll, there we go. But I've got a really long fiber right here, so there we go. And then let's make sure that's all down. Exactly, Janine. It is. It's very easy to hide behind a keyboard. Yep. 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 That's usually what happens. They're usually sad and miserable, and that's how, you know, they interact. It's just by messing with people. All right. So when knock on doors and run and come in our lives, today's version of knock me. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Mm-hmm. That's exactly it. Because, you know, they can create all these fake profiles and go and mess with people, and then, you know, they delete that profile and then do another fake one and start messing with people. It's just, so once you start interacting with them, then that, you know, that gives them more the reason to keep on. I will tell you though, it makes me more mad when I am on somebody's page and they're doing it to somebody else. If it happens to me, I tend to be able to. Yeah, that's very true, Catherine. When it happens to me, like I said, it takes me a minute because the first reaction is like, oh, okay, and you want to, give them a piece of your mind. But when it really bothers me when I'm on and I'm watching somebody else, and then they start being, rude and disrespectful to somebody else. I don't know what it is about that, but that will bother me more than when they're saying something to me, which is kind of funny. All right. I'm getting a little willy-nilly with this paint now. It's exactly why we want to put that top layer on so you can get it off. So this is obviously the color up against this one. Now, again, we are going to do some aging onto the color, and so we will we'll brush in some gold around the edges of this too, so it'll bring it in line with this. Yeah. What? Wait, what? Oh my goodness. I hope he's okay. Probably, Catherine. Yeah, no, I do. And some of you have seen, some of you have been in some of the rooms where that has happened, and I get a little irritated, and I just don't like it. I don't, and when somebody's creating, they're so, to me, because I do it, you're so vulnerable. Gee, my knees, vulnerable. Because, you're doing something and people can judge it all they want, right? They can be like, oh my God, that's so ugly. What you're doing is wrong. Why did you pick those colors? So it's just a whole different kind of stress level that, somebody goes through, I think. And so when somebody's doing their thing and, all art is beautiful, whether you like it or not, is, it's subject, right? So when somebody's getting ugly with somebody, I don't like it at all. Tend to get a little irritated. All right. So what I will do when I get off of here is I'm going to paint the rest, because I know obviously I have a ton of paint here. So I'll paint the rest of this color on the box. I'll go in, to the edges here and detail out the edges. I won't cut it open until tomorrow, just to make sure everything is dry. And then, oh, actually, no, because actually tomorrow we're doing the kitten box, right? Hi, Robbie. How are you? Exactly. Good cuggly muggly, Drusy. So tomorrow, I believe this box will be here right next to me, but just in case not everybody's ready, I can pull this one back out. But I will have the kitten box out. Oh, congratulations, Cheryl. How awesome for them. Yay. That's awesome. So, and then when we come back and do this, whether it's tomorrow or on Thursday, we're going to do the back. We'll do whatever stenciling, because, you know, I have a bunch of damask stencils. So we'll do some stenciling on the back. I keep wanting to grab that top, but it's wet. And then I will also pull out the dried flowers, so that way we can put that at top, and some of my little like musical charms and stuff that we can drop at the top of that too. And then we'll do the pouring glaze last. But sorry today was so long, you guys. Oh, there's Nicole. So anyhow, so we'll come back. Whoa, look it. Now it's PT time. Goodness gracious. You're a little wobbly. You had a lot of butter or something? No, it's wet. He's telling me to get up so he can have my desk. So I'm going to finish using the rest of this paint. So I'll paint the rest of the box. I'm just going to paint the inside lip on this. I'll paint this side and the back. And then when we come back, whether whether we finish it tomorrow or we finish it on Thursday, we'll do the stenciling, we'll do the antiquing, and then we'll do the pouring glaze at the top. Yeah, he does. He makes me move. Whenever I'm done here, he actually makes me move so he can sit here and set up shop. So he's too much, I tell you what. So anyhow, thanks for hanging out with me for so long. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your evening. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. I won't be as long tomorrow because we got Onyx's appointment and Trevor's award ceremony. So anyhow, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Bye.